Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It is Christian here and thank you so much for joining me today. I just really wanted to quickly say sorry I was gone for so long. It was not intentional. With it being finals and working and my grandma coming to visit, and one of my really good friends ended up getting married last weekend. So congratulations to her. It was a beautiful wedding. The time just kind of slipped away from me and I was not able to film. And it was also awesome because I actually got to meet one of my subscribers, and her name is Amanda. Amanda, thank you so much for saying hey to me and coming up and talking to me. It was so awesome, and it was so awesome, and I was so unbelievably flattered I met you, and thank you so much for all of the kind words. It was really, really sweet of you and it meant so much to me. But now I'm back on track. It is summertime and I'm out of school for a couple of weeks before I go back for the summer. So I'm going to be knocking these videos out for you really quickly. So just really quickly, if you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. There is 2 more weeks left before I announce the winner of my Urban Decay Alice Through the Looking Glass winner. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel in order to be entered into that. So go ahead and subscribe down below. To the purpose of this video, I was shopping at Ulta with my mama, like makeup junkies do. We shop all the time. And I came across this palette. It is the Soap & Glory, the Perfect 10 limited edition shade shadow palette. And I thought to myself, hey, this seems cool. I know that Soap & Glory is starting to come out with makeup, and you know, they have the foundation, and every time I try to buy the foundation, it is sold out. But there was like 2 of these left, and I thought to myself, let's do it, let's review it, let's see what it's about. So if you're interested in the swatches and a mini review on this particular palette, then you're going to want to go ahead and just keep on watching. Alright guys, so this is the palette here. It is Soap & Glory's. I'm not sure if they've ever done eyeshadow palettes in the past. That's not something I am aware of. This is the palette right here. It comes with 10 eyeshadows, and each eyeshadow is 0.02 ounces a piece. And my first reaction when I saw this, which is why I wanted to pick it up, is it was very reminiscent of the Urban Decay Naked palettes. And when I say Naked palettes, it kind of reminded me a little bit of each one. Like there are shades in this palette that reminded me of the Naked 1, 2, and 3. So that is why I wanted to pick it up. This retails for 20 bucks. The Naked palettes retail for, I think, $54. And so I kind of thought, okay, well, this would be a cool little thing to check out, see if it's worth it, see if it's any good. It is magnet closure. It is kind of, it's very sleek. I mean, it's slim packaging. It's cute. It's not my favorite packaging in the world, but it is a cute package. I'm going to quickly swatch each one of them for you so you can kind of have an idea. So first there is Moon Mist. And Moon Mist is one of their matte shades in the palette. And that's what Moon Mist looks like there. And then next we have Minke. These shadows do have a little bit of a powder kick up. I mean, they do require a little bit of building to get the color payoff that you would desire, but they are still pretty. I will say that I do prefer the shimmers to the mattes in here. The mattes, in my opinion, are just a little bit more on the chalky side, but that's just my opinion. And next we have Newcomer, which is this shade right here. That's this shade right here, but you're probably not even really going to be able to see that on camera. And next we have Copper. Copper is the shade that is all over my lid right now. Newcomer is in my crease. And that's Copper there. And Copper does actually give a really pretty reflective shade, like reflection. It's a really nice, this is a really pretty like metallic type shade. Also have on Toasty, which is this shade here. Postie is a matte shade as well, and that's this guy right here. It is matte, and like I said, they do have a little bit of a powder kick up, but Toasty definitely does apply really nicely. It wasn't too bad to blend at all. I had a harder time blending Newcomer than I did Toasty because both of those are in my look today. So Toasty performed really nicely. And then there is Damsel, which is this guy right here. And as you can see, Damsel is a really nice, pretty reflective shade as well. So you can use that shade wet or dry to just get you a nice, intensive look. And then you have Cream Soda. I can build that up a little bit more. So there's Cream Soda. Cream Soda would make a good brow bone highlight, but it would be extremely subtle. So if you're really into like a bright inner corner, you probably won't be into that shade if you're really into like a pow in your face bright inner corner highlight. So it might work a little bit better under the brow bone as well. And then next we're gonna have what I assume to be chalky. I could be wrong. Sorry, I can't read apparently. But that's that shade right there. And this is a really nice, very beautiful shade. It's like a plummy, it's almost like a plummy brown. I really, really like this shade. And this, as you can see, is another one of those shine shadows in the palette. And those perform a lot better than the, like I said, the matte shades. And then next we have Plumtitious, which is this guy right here. And I'm going to show you guys really quick. I don't know if you guys can tell. I mean, it's a really nice shade, but I don't know if you guys can kind of tell how much kick up the product has, which doesn't bother me at all. Like fallout, I don't really care. As long as the shadow performs really well. I usually do my foundation after eyeshadow anyway, so it does not bother me. But that is another really high pigmented shade, and it's really, really pretty. So I do like that one. And the last one in the palette is Smolder. And Smolder is like a bluish gray color, and this is also a matte shade, and this one actually performs really nice. It is probably the nicest matte shade in the palette in my opinion, the most pigmented, the most smooth. So that's Smolder right there. And one thing I will say about this palette that I was lacking, that I felt like when I was trying to achieve an eye look using this palette, I wish it had a deeper brown shade, like a more chocolate brown shade. If it had a more chocolatey brown shade, then I would have been a lot happier with this palette, because I typically go for those kind of shades anyway. It does make a palette well-rounded, like a chocolatey brown or black. I do like the color Smolder. I do think that it is a really great alternative to black. I just wish that it had a brown. And then I feel like this palette would have been really, really good for me. For the 20 bucks, I say that it is worth checking out. I do think that it performed well for the price. Had it been any more expensive than that, I probably would have said, because once you start getting into the $25, $30, $35, $40 ranges, that's when you can go into the Naked palettes or the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, which I'm obsessed with, we already know. So I do think that it's fun. I do think that overall, it performed really well. The only shadow that I wasn't like in love with was Newcomer. Not that it was a bad shadow. I mean, it just didn't blend as much as I would have liked. All of the other shadows on my eyes, or all of the other shadows that I have worked with, blended really well, blended really easy. I feel like it is a foolproof palette. I feel like you can look at this, and even if you're a makeup beginner, you can come up with something. You know, you can take it from day to night pretty easily, because you do have these few darker shades on the end. This color, I really like it. I like the fact that it has like a purpley brown kind of vibe to it, so I'm really into that. Overall, you guys, I am really happy with this palette. I do think that it was a great investment, and it is definitely something that I am going to play with, and I will keep you guys updated. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching today. If you did enjoy this video, I'm going to go ahead and ask that you do 3 things for me today. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Go ahead and leave a comment down below letting me know that if you had seen this palette, if you had any interest in this palette, or just letting me know what you're most excited about in makeup. Whatever you want, just talk to me. And the third thing being, if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Subscribing to my channel, you guys, just ensures that you do not miss any future upcoming videos. I post every Thursday and every Sunday. And like I said, I'm going to be back on track. I'm hopefully not going to miss any more posts. And if I do, I will let you guys know in advance. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Until I see you next time, you guys be safe out there. Bye.